Hello, hello, hello. View Spoiler here, bringing you episode 297. So, the point of this series is so I can play Madden and feel like I'm communicating with other people. I don't really care if anyone watches it or not. It's cool if you do. It's awesome. Props to you. Um, just to have fun with the whole, you know, running an organization and stuff like that. And it just gives a little extra spice to the franchise mode, because if you're playing by yourself with no one to really talk to about it, then it's all internal and it's not as fun, especially when you just talk about stupid stuff, you know? I was writing down, like, because I record, who won the Super Bowl and all that stuff. I noticed I forgot to put the MVP down in my spreadsheet, and I knew it was Brody Hayden of the Vikings, and the coach of the year was Victor Ordonis. But when I flipped over to the stats, he was not coach of the year. It was some other guy, right? And I was like, wow, that's weird. So I was like, wow, what did I look at that wrong? What happened there? And yeah, so he was coach of the year. He's a wild card round coach of the year. But right here, Packers coach announced that Victor Ordonis has retired from coaching. Wish him well, nothing but the best. So he decided to win a Super Bowl and retire. So yeah, that's why he wasn't coach of the year on the thing. He's not longer our coach. And so we will do what we do last time, is randomize our coach when it comes to that point. Figure out what it was. And then Denzel Rushing won, MVP, but you don't get experience for that. Like, he didn't get anything. Just season goal experience and stuff like that. That's kind of weird too, that they didn't give anything. And then when you go to the weekly award, which I guess it isn't there yet, so it's not there till the following week, so that kind of makes sense that there's no weekly award, but I would have thought he would got experience for that. And also, Sufex did get hurt, and he's out. And I don't know how long his injury is, because it could actually affect next year if it's a bad one. Oh, just 6 weeks. So, just 6 weeks there. And it doesn't show it, but the practice squad players were signed off my roster too, so I have to just quickly do that one. I already wrote down prior to this, because I know this always becomes an issue, their thing, so I just have to put in how much their salary is for the next 2 years. Some of them might have a chance to make the team, some of them might not, but won the Super Bowl again, Let's go to the records here. That is 7 Super Bowl wins and 2 Super Bowl losses. So we are 9 of 18 Super Bowls. This is why it's too easy, but when I made the change right around 24, 25, I think, to start, giving those early picks help the other teams out, and then also not by having my teams get that, other than the 1 point gain, because I still want something, because it's just crazy. And then I'm going to do that now too, so the plus 5s, like if it lands as a Packer player that gets a plus 5, he actually is just going to get a plus 1. So it's always just going to be plus 1s for the Packers. Age and superstar development can still stays the same, but because it just feels too off to not do it at all. If I should get rewarded for getting lucky anyways, but yeah, so we're starting our 3 Super Bowls in a row, or 10 Super Bowls. We only have 11 years left in the series to win a few more Super Bowls, and or lose a few Super Bowls, or go undefeated, to do the regression thing. And it's been so long that I don't really remember what my next one was. I think it was anyone over 89 is going to go to 85. I think that's what that was originally. Or was it everybody over 85 is going to go? I don't remember. We did the first time. I'd have to look. Gotta figure out when we did that. That was 2028, basically. And Still went 13-3 the next year after doing that 5 Super Bowl win thing. But we did lose to the Vikings in the divisional round, who lost in the Super Bowl. So, the Vikings, I think, are the only team. The Bears have a Super Bowl and the Lions have a Super Bowl. The Vikings are the only team that from our division to not win a Super Bowl. And the Lions and the Bears have tons of early picks because of us, you know. So. And the Lions have been to the Super Bowl twice. The Jags have 3 Super Bowls, 1 win, 2 losses. Chiefs were in there, 1 win. They beat us, remember, and then 2 losses, losing to us. Losing to the Eagles. But yep, so we need a new coach. And I don't know. So you do Super Bowl winning people, and Denzel Rushing and Mattis were the winners. Let me write that down. Here, I could move my mouse around. Matthias. Defensive Player of the Week 21. And then Patrick Diaz, receiver. Offensive Player of the Week 21. So, and then they have the Bollinger, quarterback, 4 sacks, 1 interception, no touchdowns, 25 for 40, 230. That was their best offensive player. And Bentley, and he had that beautiful sack, unforced fumble. And we are at the point where 13 people want to get contracts. And regression has taken place. So now we're deeper into regression, and there are a few new people on here, at least 2. Do we bring Reggie back? Now he's 33. What does his regression look like? Injury, stiff arm, trucking, spin, ball carrier, utility, stamina, speed. Throw power got 2 points. What's his throw power? 89. It's not bad. Like, not terrible. Not great. Didn't win a Super Bowl for us. Any slow development. Jordan. He didn't play at all. Pinkston, Bernard Pinkston. No, maybe he was in that list. Not resigns. No, he's not in that list. I got some more bookkeeping to do here. But let's go. Let's look at the regression tab, which is missing in Madden 22. What? That's so important for... I don't look at all of them. But, like, that makes no sense at all that it's gone. Griffin Lasco. So I did, for his stats, I did total tackles and not just solo tackles, because he's assisting too. Because you can only assist. Assisted tackles aren't like double counting tackles. It just means that, yeah, I think it's fine. Samuel. Reggie Reinhardt. Could be the backup. Casey Mims, Denzel Washington, Chris Kellek, Arrington. So I don't want him to be necessarily our linebacker next year, if I can help it. hopefully. Free safety. Guess I did sign him to a couple year deal. Where is he? Yeah, we just did a 1 year deal in the preseason to get him because we needed a free safety. He was an 81. Now he's a 78. Speed is 85. But he's a free agent. We didn't re-sign anyways. So doesn't matter. Asco, we signed to a 2 year deal. 2 year, $5 million deal. Gilbert, we talked about. Case and Mims. Go to the not resigned column. Denzel rushing. He's kind of hurt a little bit. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That's a big deal. Now, 3 Super Bowl wins. Got a point of legacy for that. Age. Speed is now at 92. It's still good. Antoine Betha. Lewis McLaughlin. Didn't get hurt too bad on theirs for being 28. Team bets. Lions. Banks Wilson. So they got some big hitters here. Devin Hemingway. I guess it is like kind of useless because, well, it'd be nice if you could do your own team. Henry Bridgewater is down to a 96. If we buff tight ends, he's going to get a speed boost. I got to be careful about that. JT Hodge. We traded away our pick to the Bears, and that's who they picked. So that worked out pretty good for the Bears. I have to see who we drafted for that with the next year pick. Richard. Arlington Lincoln. Calvin. Still a 99 overall. Okay, things to do. Alright, here's what I'm saying. We signed Denard Pinkston for a $2.4 million deal, right? Just because we needed depth. And he played 71 snaps and got $2.4 million. Pretty sweet deal, if you ask me. Joseph Samuel is the other one. We already discussed him, but re-signing him. Corey Arrington, Jeffrey Lucky, Reggie Reinhardt, Jordan McWilliams, backup quarterback that we just needed for the playoffs. I don't even know. Yeah, I didn't give him a grade at all. I'm just gonna 3, he's 25. Not re-signed. New comment. QB backup for the playoffs. Playoffs. Almost in the game. back of production. Ready. So, that's all I'm going to put on there. He gets an incomplete. Reggie Reinhardt. We have $16 million in salary cap. Won a Super Bowl with us. You want to be... No, let him go to free agency. And this one, this is always a problem. Like, Madden will negotiate the franchise tag if you don't, like, do something about that. You have to mess it up intentionally. So I'm going to save it and try that. Okay, so 1 year, $14 million deal. I'm just not interested. Franchise tag, $15.7 million. So that said I had $20 million in salary cap, but if we go over to Reggie Reinhardt, it says I have $16 million. Reggie, guess what? You want to sign with us for a $1 million, 1 year, $3 million deal to be the backup since you won a quarter? So you won a Super Bowl with us? Win a Super Bowl, 268 experience. To do that again. Let's do this. Are you gonna sign with us? Yep. Reggie Reinhardt is going to come back as a quarterback, as the backup quarterback. This is real quick here. We're just going to go through how important they were to our Super Bowl win. Left tackle, 100%. He was instrumental. Joseph Samuel, another starting defensive player, did a great job. Here's Spaghetti, held down the starting corner position, didn't give it up for the year. Instrumental. So these three definitely are going to be heavily missed. But time has caught up to them. 30, 34, and 31 plus cost. Tyler Stenstrom didn't really have much to do with it. Haywood, you know, it's a solid running back, that solid backup running back. Definitely had his moments. I can remember a couple of bowlovers and stuff like that where it was like, oh, man, that was great, because George Weathers really struggled in the beginning of his career, and Titus Haywood almost like took over for him, but here we are now. DeAndre Henderson got paid a lot of money to sit on the bench, and so really fallen off. A superstar that I had high hopes for, but never made it. Julius Cash caught the catch, or it doesn't show postseason stats, but he would have receiving stat, but it don't show postseason, fortunately. But he did catch that ball for the 4th and inches thing. In our Pinkston, we talked about Corey Arrington just didn't. We signed him a couple of years ago, I think, and yeah. Jeffrey Lucky, IR the whole year, backup running back, kind of a bust. Jeffrey Cleveland, a backup linebacker, got some time. He's fast and everything. It just, you don't want to pay that kind of money. Then the backup quarterback, and we did re-sign Reinhardt because he won the Super Bowl, and that's a good backup to have going into it. Let's see what happens if Madden messes with me on the franchise tag. Yep, so there we go. There's a way to auto sort this. Show you what we stand right now. Offensive line, except for that left tackle spot. Zeus Fix will be back. Sankey. Wide receivers are pretty much the same. Weathers, Betts. So Titus Haywood is gone. Now Betts at the backup. Reinhardt be the backup. Defensively, Lasco, Barth, keep the same. Lewis McLaughlin is Eccles and Eccles. One of these is a corner, right? Yeah. Keeping 80 overall corner or safety versus the number 6. We have Whittington. Isn't Whittington's? Whittington is not the slow one. If we can't do anything there, Church, Wims, specialists. Just looking at time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's sign some free agents. Oh, hire staff. We need a head coach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, these are. Oh, I don't want that. I want coaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 coaches. 27 coaches. Can't really change the order at all. So this will be the starting one. Let's go to bookmarks. Random generator. 27 coaches. Starting with him being number 1. He'll be the 22nd coach. We're going to have a new coach that's very rookie-ish. Alright, so 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Attacking 4-3 and a spread offense. Salary. Goes up way too slowly. Come on, Madden. We're going to 4 million. I was going to go to 5, but I don't want to wait that long. 5 years, 5 million. There you go. So Bruce Yarber, spread and attacking 4-3. Offer made. Free agents. Who is available on the market today? And Jordan Matson is the number 1 free agent. Earl Drew. I think the Vikings kept their quarterback. They must have. They must have franchised him. We gotta look. Because he was a free agent. They didn't sign him yet. He just won. Yeah, free agent tagged. 34.8 million. Maybe he wasn't a free agent. Maybe it was already there. No, because it would have showed 34. Yeah, so the Vikings are going all in that one. Yep, they got an older front team too. Alright, going back to this. 16.35 million. Before we make any cuts or anything. Drew Moulton. Vertical threat tight end. Split. Back quarterback. You want to. There you go. There's your answer. A run stopping middle linebacker. 79 speed. No, thank you. He's an 84. Ryan Youngblood. Lowry. Steele. This is the speed back. Oh yeah, he did have 96 speed. He felt really slow in the Super Bowl. I was surprised by that. Trip. Got a 80 overall left tackle that we could pick up. We need to. Berlin, Kitchen, Kicker, right, well, here comes the part where we have to kind of just look at the offense or the team where we stand, and then where we could try to get some new talent in there. Left tackle is definitely a problem, and middle linebacker. Free safety. Corner. Vic is now the starting corner. Jason Wims could be cut if we need money. Let's look at that real quick. Who saves us money? Zeusfix, no. Jason Wims saves us like 6 million. Wilkins. Laughlin, no. Rushing, no. Bethel. That's a possibility, huh? Save a couple million there. That's just no. Nope. Thinky. Earth. This, I guess. I think we're in negatives now. Not really saving much when we get that far down the list. Jason Wims is probably easiest cut. Got 1 year remaining on his deal. Zeusfix only has 1 year. So does Wilkins. That where's Bethel stand right now is... Yeah, Bethel probably could go. Wims and Betha. There's one more, wasn't there? Garlic? Probably could go too. If we need the money. Hey guys, it's time to tell you about the next plans in the Packers rebuild, win as many Super Bowls and get as many rebalancing as possible. We got free up some salary cap because I got none, and so we're gonna cut Jason Wims, and he was a 5th round pick in 2028 by us, and he spent the first 2 years on the practice squad. And spent the first 2 years on the practice squad. Now, what, 30? I say he was 30. You can see that his 2 years, 30 and 31, the 2 active starting years before his contract, he was big time. I mean, that's big time right there. 10 sacks each year. I gave him A's in both years. And then 32. Maybe we switched schemes, but he wasn't big time anymore. 4 sacks still, good. 33, no sacks at all. And then 34 last year, got an incomplete grade because he's just been relegated to backup duty or whatever. As you can see, just went downhill there. So it must have been a scheme change, basically. Maybe we went from a 4-3 to a 3-4, and he's not capable of that. But now, I just thought about that. We are switching to a 4-3. So what does our defensive tackles look like if we let him go? We're gonna be short a defensive tackle when we cut him. But we have to cut him. I need the money. I need the money. 86 strength. 30-year-old. Yep. So incomplete grade. Switching schemes, which probably maybe he'd be successful in this thing, but it's just not meant to be. Thank you for your time. 5th round pick, 2 years in the practice squad, 2 phenomenal years, and 1 year that was a little less phenomenal. There we go. We cut him. We are also going to Antoine Bethel. We're going to cut him too. Next cut on the team is going to be Antoine Bethia, 6th year, 28-year-old. He's the last corner on the team, pretty much. They gave him man-to-man corner, but his man-to-man is worse than his zone. We signed him in 33 to a 3-year deal for just under $11 million in the offseason. Gave him a C the first year. Last year he was not, didn't get graded or anything, so Antoine Betha, cornerback, 32, 28, off season 1. He's on the trade block. Wish they wouldn't do that. And we got a couple million out of that deal. I think there was one more. That's not what we wanted. Let me see. Can't think all of a sudden. Gotta go all the way over. Wilkins, wide receiver. Laughlin, rushing. Mattis, Heat, Sankey, Hutchinson, Barth, Glasgow, Reinhardt. It's backup guard. I think we're going to let Chris Kaleki go because age and strength and everything, and just moving on from that. I'm sure that we just recently signed him. Number is he 66? Jared Eastlick. So Chris Kaleki was signed last year to be the backup. Signed him to a 2-year deal at 32 years old. Got an incomplete grade last year. We're going to let him go too. Rick Goddard, 73, 33 years old, off season 1. On the trade block too. And we're going to free up like 1.2 million. Okay. Darren Wilkins. Where does he fall? Depth chart for wide receivers. Excuse me. Roster. Wide receivers. Wilkins is 4th. Kirkland would be his backup. Wilkins is fast. He stays. He stays. Yeah. He stays. Okay, I'm going to continue my off-season search for talent. Look at this old man we found in free agency. Kelsey Steed, 30 years old, superstar development, 76 strength, 83 speed. I mean, make him linebacker back then, but not now. I'm still looking. Still looking. All right, guys. I got $840,000 in salary cap available going into the season, which is dangerous to do. But we still got our tradeaways of our first round pick or something like that, or I mean, we got to do what we got to do. But here's our offers. It is a 34-year-old running, stopping corner with 85 speed. So I get to pick 1 plus 5, and this is our man right here. He's going to be 34, going to be our best corner. He'll be the number 1 corner with 90 speed, kind of like Ishpagati, struggle against the speedy receivers, but he's got good zone. Play rec is off the chart. Press is pretty good there, too. It's not going to buff up or anything, but it's the only way we're going to be able to keep this guy. I mean, even safety, moving into safety, but yeah, we need a corner because Klonvik's just not. Corner's a problem. Left tackle, so we got a 69 and a 66 overall left tackle that from the practice squad. So we're going to make a big offer on a 32-year-old left tackle with 86 strength. Maybe we get lucky and he rolls the random, because the offense it'll be random. He'll get the random plus 5, because that would be phenomenal. But so we offered him a 2-year deal to fill in, probably 1 year, and then cut him. Right guard, found a backup right guard here with good strength. Not much of a pass blocking right guard, but we need some line talent and offense, and we still have the draft too, so some of these players might not make the team after but with 88 strength he's pretty solid. We need a free safety, and I couldn't find anything better, but this free safety's fast and 26 years old, so thought I would give him a shot to be the backup free safety to Eccles. He's actually younger than Eccles, so maybe he even be the starter, but we'll look at that when it comes to it. Left guard, we need a backup left guard. Here's the only real left guard that was decent strength. He's got some confidence issues, but I don't know if he makes the team or not, but we're going to sign him a couple of year deal. We're short on defensive tackles, right, with Cutting Wims, who is the best available defensive tackle. 78 overall, so this guy might switch positions. He's strong enough to play the defensive tackle with 89 strength with rushing there. But we also could use a decent backup too for rushing. And then I found a left end that had good strength, and he could move over or not make the team, depending, but that's that. And then this is the only defensive tackle with decent strength, and I don't even know if he makes the team, but we don't have any backup defensive tackle, so we need to put something in there. And middle linebacker, 100% a problem still. There's just no good, talented middle linebacker, so this is a raw project. 26-year-old, at least he's fast. Now, we are switching from a 3-4 to a 4-3, so we only need one middle linebacker, and it's going to be a coverage linebacker more than anything else. So, should be some opportunity for him to compete against Barth and Latsko. So we'll see there on how that shapes up, because we are switching schemes and stuff like that. So Matson, he's gone. He's going to go to the Bills. I don't really see, talent-wise, you want your starter to be in the 80s or better. 80 should be the bare minimum. So Matson is a solid free agent pickup that you can get at 30. I mean, 4 years, that'd be pretty phenomenal, you know? Could still be there. Uh, Getting kind of weak, though. I don't know about that. Drew is just too slow. Even at safety, if you give him the +5, he's still slow. It's just Richard Sherman slow. His tight end is good. This is probably the best free agent available at 28 for a vertical threat tight end. Quarterback, if you need a fill-in quarterback for a year or two. Middle linebacker, but he's got, once again, this is a run-stopping middle linebacker that can't cover anybody, but 96 play rec. It's pretty good. Good right end. It's pretty decent right end there. Getting some offers and stuff like that, so I don't want to compete with them. Not in the competing mode. Here's a nice back quarterback that could fill in for you. Another fill-in quarterback, 38 years old. Halfback that definitely up there, but again, plug and play in 82. There's a speed back that's got some offers, and I don't know, I wasn't really impressed with him. We got Hunter with 86 strength, the kicker. Now we're back to the 80s. This is the bare minimum you would want for your starters. It's a very solid quarterback there. Wide receiver, kicker, free safety. A lot of offers. Yep, free safety. So let's see what we get with ours. Cut 3 players, and we signed some. I don't think we're going to increase our offers, and if we don't get them all, we don't get them all. But we just won a Super Bowl, so we got some extra bonus stuff. And itchy. Cornerback accepted. Defensive tackle, running back rejected. This is that right guard. Accepted, and the hired coach. So does that mean that we show a 4-3 now? No. We have to work our way through this and change our coaching scheme, I think. Yeah. So it doesn't change. See, that's kind of annoying that it doesn't change your coaching scheme. So now I don't remember what it was a hacking 4-3 and a spread offense. Change that. Spread. Hacking 4-3. Pocket passer, strong arm. West Coast mobile. Definitely want a pocket passer. I don't know if this does anything in this version of Madden. We need a balanced running back. Blocking fullback. Doesn't really matter, does it? Now let's see if we go back to schemes. Spread attacking 4-3. Yes, we want to do the basic spread offense. I think they have one in there, right? Don't run and gun, West Coast, run heavy, run balance, run and shoot. Pistol, balance, pass. Balance. Pass balance. I'm going to stick with I think it's Baltimore's. Something like that. That's what he's bringing to the team. That's where we stand right now. Echoes and Blunt. Lots to do now. Alright, check this out right here. There's a blast for the past. Frank Spicer was that messed up when I drafted 2 punters, and one of them was, Weary. The other one was Frank Spicer, because, like, he just, like, all of a sudden the good punter was gone or whatever, and he was signed off my practice squad in 2019. And here he is in 34, sitting here with 76 leg power, 37 years old. He was 21 at the time. It's amazing. 6th round pick, signed off practice squad, and he's still sitting here. So I thought that was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Look at Ishka Bakati. No offers for Ish. That 88 speed, and he's got decent skills, right? Doesn't look terrible. No offers for him. No offers for Joseph Samuel. So you win a Super Bowl and no one wants to sign you. It's Logan Bentley right there. Nope, this is Angel Ransom. Wonderback. 76 overall. Could give him 5 speed. Alright, my offers. Nothing. We're done. We have 4.3 million. Only the guard didn't sign. The other guard, the right guard. But we're going to take everyone else and drag them along. And the league signings, Matson went to the Bills. Drew. Can't click on it. So slow. Got a 1-year, $11 million deal. No, thank you. This is the good tight end. This is a good deal. Like, he's 28, but he had like 88 speed, so you're good for a little bit. Weston went to the Cowboys. I think he was originally a Cowboy. Right, Weston? Went to the Washington football team. Jeff Castillo, there's the fast running back. Cumberland, Presley, Brinkley, Haven, Murdoch, Kenneth Fisher. We saw our free agents that didn't get signed. Buffy, Divine, Shazier. I'm seeing so many Bears or Lions or Vikings. Oh my. Oh, there you go. The Bears signing. All in. 6 years, $91 million deal. I'll see. That's funny. Styles. Whitaker. Yeah, I don't see anything else, but combines are in. We're picking 25th and 32nd. Lions got into the playoffs and kind of messed our thing up, so you look at some of these players in this range here. Slow wide receiver, no thank you. Vertical threat tight end. That's a possibility, right? For our aging tight end. Pass rushing defensive tackle that's fast but not strong. Ugh. We'll pick this one. Strong. Speed wide receiver at 15. There's the fastest wide receiver in this one. 3-1. Nah, I don't know if that's great. Gotta get going soon though. Red zone threat. 6'6". Wide receiver. Pass rushing linebacker with good speed. It's an interesting setup there. I'm gonna look at this one too. Don't need that. That's a slow wide receiver. Right tackle. Good on. Kind of good on our offensive line now. Ooh, we're gonna this center that's got some possibilities here. Run block. I think we're gonna get enough. Have enough picks there. Red zone threat wide receiver. No, thank you. Balanced cornerback. No, thank you. Speed wide receiver. No, doesn't look great. This one. I don't think so. Balanced tight end. One stopping right outside linebacker. This one that's athletic. Ooh, I don't know. Been 2 picks there. You know, like it's gonna be other players, other picks. I just can't imagine that someone would fall. It's probably your best defensive tackle right there. Fastest free safety. Left end is something else, huh? Gotta think about it. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Let's take a look at, very quickly, the draft board so far. We got several number 1s available here. A 2, an early 2. And then now I gotta find some late 2 maybe, and some 3s. I got a 6 here. The rest of my picks want all middle linebackers, just trying desperately to find middle linebacker talent, and there is none. There's one middle linebacker that's way early. It's going to be way earlier than me. I'm going to scout him next episode and put him on the board, even though he will not be available at 25. But I'm curious to see if they at least give us one middle linebacker worth a grain of salt. The rest of them, not so much. 2 at 5. So that's a possibility for like a 4th round if he's still there. But these are not answers. They're going to be not good. So, anyways, thanks for watching. View Squalor signing out.